Becky here. I am camping, obviously, at the Grove. I'll give you a tour of my campsite later. Um, I would like to apologize. No, actually, I wouldn't like to apologize for the state of my hair. Camping here, don't care. Woman of a certain age, I don't care. Whatever excuse you want, I'm just too damn tired to fool with it. But either way, what I was going to show was the Harbor Freight parachute hammock that I got. And the thing that enticed me about it is because it'll hold 500 pounds. The last time we went camping, last year actually, we wound up with 3 or 4 kids on one hammock, and I really wasn't too sure about it or the straps. So when we found these, I just actually went ahead and got 2 of them. So, a couple things. So they come with 2 hammock straps, but they're only 9 foot. So like this tree, it's all it can do to get around it and then have enough left to hang. The other little tree over there we're going to use, it's only, maybe a foot across or so, and it's actually not, it's not too bad over there, but like I said, they're kind of short. I don't know. I've never done any kind of hammocking stuff before, so maybe this is standard. I don't know. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to show you is the strap itself, 500 pounds. So a hammock holding 500 pounds is not going to hold any more weight than the straps that are holding the hammock. So there you go. But let's put these up here. Maybe. Everybody that's running by this morning thinks I'm out here tree hugging and stuff, but you know what? I don't care. Again, don't care. Let them think what they want. Honestly. Yeah, see, barely. I just got a tiny bit there to hook that carabiner through, but for now, just so that it doesn't slip out, that'll hold it. The other strap. So these straps, I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about hammocking before using these. It's kind of a straight strap all the way down to this end. This end has these little loops for adjustment that are sewn into the one end. So I assume, just based on the fact that I think I'm a fairly reasonable person, I assume that the other end will go through this end and then you'll use it to adjust based on your carabiner. But give it a whirl here. Let's see. I don't know. That looks good. Being caught in the briars does not feel super good to me today. Take care of that. But anyhow, adjustment end, sending it through the loop. So I can kind of scooch it on around a tiny bit more. So I don't want the hammock going off the opposite side. I want it going this way. You know what I mean? Alright. If it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. So there's that. So the hammock itself comes in this cool little stuff sack, but at the end of the hammock, and again, maybe they're all like this, it's preloaded with a carabiner, and then you just kind of pull the thing out till you get to the other end, which is also held in by a carabiner. But the other kind of cool thing about it is that its stuff sack is attached. So you won't ever lose its stuff sack, and if you don't forget to grab your straps and stuff those in the bottom, I think it might be kind of a cool little self-contained little setup. So anyhow, let's pull out my placeholder there. by the way, is the coolest placeholder that I've had. It's the coolest pocket knife I've found recently. Maybe one day we'll talk about that. But anyhow, just making sure it's sort of upright. Making sure it's not all twisted. And maybe a little lower. Yeah. All right. Hitch my pants up here before I fall and bust my hind end getting in and out of this thing. So let's see how this works. So, let's see if it drops. Or if it actually, and this is how you know you're too fat and your straps are too low. Anyway, hang on a sec. See if I can get my fat self up. What's actually adjustment, right? Let's go with this little adjustment end over here. How about that? Maybe? Let's try it. See what happens, right? Worst case is I just land on my ass like I just did. Ooh, okay, that's way better. Okay. So, I suppose I could sit here and swing, at least the sun's shining on me. I could read a book. I could nap. I could just enjoy. But anyhow, so that's the Harbor Freight, what's it say? Parachute hammock. And I want to say that they're regularly like 20 bucks, like $19.99. And I want to think maybe when we got these last fall over the winter sometime, they were on sale. So if that's something you're into, hopefully that helps. See you later.